6.5. There's so much I gotta thank both those bands for.
One fucking more!
Wow, look at all these fucking metalheads here.
You know, you go down to the bar and you hang out, you know, and people say, oh, you know, you guys should get together, play again, and, you know, da-da-da-da-da. And, you know, you kind of just, like, laugh it off, and, yeah, it's not going to happen, but, yeah, that'd be nice, you know. It's nice that you're still thinking about it, still thinking about us.
Tourette's, the best a man can get.
Him and I had talked about, yeah, maybe we should see if we can get like one more show together. But it never really came to pass. You know, it was just like, yeah, haha, you know, over a couple of fucking beers, or I'd be like loaded on whiskey or something. Yeah, let's do one more show. It's a fucking great idea. And then it would be like, you know, you'd sober up and you'd be like, fuck that. You know, that's how it went for like a good couple of years after the band broke up until early January of this year.
So it was kind of, for me, that was like something that was missing. I wanted one more show. And it might have been Scott wanted that too, I don't know. After me and Scott discussed it, he called John.
And I asked him, I said, you know, what would you think about doing one more show as Sudden Fear in the summer? And he was like, yeah, right away.
As soon as he said yes, we were kind of shocked, we were kind of happy. So maybe this can happen. The problem was, Sponge is gone. We don't know where Sponge is. Who's going to be singing for us? We thought it'd be Dave.
I was like not convinced. So I was like, there's no fucking way this guy's gonna do it. Especially now he's got like a 6-year-old kid and he drives for the fucking bus and all that stuff. So he's not gonna have time. So next day, Brian calls me up because we weren't gonna call anybody else. Like I wasn't gonna call Jim until we got, because if Dave wasn't gonna do it, then the whole thing's off because he, you know, got no singer. Calls me next day. He's like, yeah, Dave will do it. I couldn't fucking believe it.
And obviously, we talked to Jim after that, and Jim had been wanting to do this, I think, since we broke up. He wanted to get back together to play again, so he was he was into it from the start. We all knew. It was just a matter of telling him that we were going to do it, and he was ecstatic about it.
Tell them, let's play a fucking show together. Let's do something just one last time.
Originally, you know, we wanted to play with UFK because they're, you know, friends of ours. They're still playing. If we're just going to do one more show, let's just do it with our friends.
When Scott called me and asked me if we wanted to play, holy shit, thank you again.
Remember that? I'll never forget that. You called me and you're like, dude, I'm like, I already know. You're like, okay. It was like 3 words. Dude, I know. Okay.
Talk to you later.
Scott had called me later on in the week, that week that Dave said yes and everything. Probably like towards the end of that week, and said, by the way, More Remains is going to play too.
So when Scott gave me, sent me the email, I was like, you know, I don't know if I want to drag the gear around and rehearse again, and I got to get in touch with all the guys, and you know, I don't even know where they are, and you know, Steve, I haven't spoken to him in 5 years. He might live in fucking Kentucky from now on, for all I know. I knew Jack was back in town, so I knew there was a slight possibility.
You know, there was talk of maybe coming back and doing a real tour and so on and so forth, but just, you know, everybody's lives kind of, you know, left it where, well, you know, it just wasn't going to happen. I think that's also like the driving factor behind this, is that we left certain things undone.
I want literally a line around the block at the Red Zone, you know? I mean, people I haven't seen in years, people I've never met before, just people coming out just to have a good time, you know?
Just to know that we can all do it as friends, together, one special night to me, in front of tons of people that we probably haven't seen in years and hopefully will come out for this show, just to relive what it used to be like, how we used to have fun, how we used to hang out as one freaking scene in New York, in Queens, New York.